All right, man. Dwane Casey talked about Jalen Duren. He says that he's handling coming off the bench well. He's like a sponge, asking questions, soaking up the game. And my thing is this, man. Why would they do that to that young man, bro? Why would you sit here, get James Wiseman, and play that man? It's going crazy out here in this weather. And play that man over him. That's $1 million question. Why would they do that? That's a great question. Why would they do that, man? And some people still don't see a problem with Troy Weaver. You know, some people say, well, the Pistons have never been in a better position than what Troy Weaver got them in. What position they in? I'm all for tanking, and I said I wouldn't mind if they tank this year, but Jesus Christ, this is my problem. When you got holes, right? Look at the holes that they got on the Pistons. You got a hole at the 3, you got a hole at the 4, you got a hole with shooting, you got a bigger hole with defense, right? You didn't have to go out there and get James Wiseman and play him over Jalen Duren. How are you going to let somebody figure it out if you constantly overlapping the position? You talking about Stewart, Bagley. They all fives. No matter how y'all want to slice the cake and y'all don't like it, Bagley, Stewart, Wiseman, Duren. And what make it bad enough for Wiseman and Duren is that they can't play together in this league and they do the same thing. So he can say he handling it well, and you can say, well, the competition gonna push them, and when we get there, we'll figure it out. Like, bruh, just let the dude play and figure it out. That was their best bet. Now you creating a competition with Wiseman and Duren, and I mean, it's cool. Competition is cool, but you have more pressing holes. You was better off going out there and getting what's the kid that played in Brooklyn that's doing pretty well that went to Villanova, or getting a Cam Johnson. You was better off trading resources, getting him filling holes. And at the end of the day, they moving backwards. You can see how they're in a great position and they continue to lose. Oh, he's handling well. He's doing well. And what are you going to say if he's not handling well? If he not? How he just masking it? He just trying to get better. And like I said, it's a big-ass mess, bro. I hate to say it, it's a big mess, bro. You know, it's like your grandparents that keep, hoarding shit, or your parents hoarding it. You like, man, you got to throw some of this out. And they just keep hoarding players, man. They keep hoarding them. And you're going to continue to rotate them in and see who do better. Man, they either got to, look here, man. If you're going to be this bad, guess what the option is? If you're going to be this bad, let the young guys run wild. Let them run wild. Let them learn to lose. Let them learn to win. Let them run wild as hell. But you can't have it both ways. You just can't keep adding more. I just didn't like it, bro. And I like Wiseman. I think he could play, and he turned out to fulfill his superstar potential. I ain't mad at it. But you move resources around to bring in Jalen Duren. No matter how good Wiseman is, guess what? You could have turned that pick into somebody else. You could have took that kid that went to the Thunder or something. I don't know. You could have did something else with that ninth pick. And what's the message that is sending him? Like, they believed in me and they already off the boat on me. Quickest way to destroy development is destroy mine. Now he could be motivated, so I'm gonna beat James Wiseman out, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Could be his mentality. But how does this make the Pistons better, bro? How does it make the Pistons better? Why not make that Sadiq Bey trade? Because apparently y'all didn't believe in him to bring Bojanovic in and believe in the beginning. It's an ugly situation, bro. And Duren could be doing and saying all the right things and probably raised pretty well. From the beginning, Duren should have been playing the 5, learning, getting better, then next year hitting the ground rolling. Now you talking about him possibly moving him. Yeah, he's cheaper than Wiseman, and Wiseman going into another year option with $12 million, and you see what Wiseman can do next year, and then you make a decision if you're gonna keep him or pay him or whatever, and it's just like the team is just head scratching, bro. It's head scratching. I mean, and hopefully now he can, constantly he can pick what he want and don't want in that team. But Of course, he was raised well. Of course, he gonna handle it well, and it's just to the point where you look and it's like, and when they first got Duren, they said, when they first got Wiseman, they said, well, he gonna start over Duren. You like Duren, like, okay, fuck, this nigga ain't did nothing here. He ain't got no rep here. He ain't got no rep in the league, so he get to come here and start directly over me. And I'm having good games here and there, and I'm having solid games here and there. He get to instantly come in and start over me. How you mean? Come on, man. And they talk about Dwane Casey. It was good at developing players, and Troy Weaver is good at developing talent and stuff. And he just keep searching at the Salvation Army for more and more trash on top of trash, on top of junk, on top of junk. Like I said before, he need to be fired, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real. He need to be fired. Both of them asses need to be out. I ain't gonna lie. And the only reason I give Troy Weaver a pass, and I've been giving him a pass, is because Dwane Casey. He didn't get to pick him, and Dwane Casey messing up. But if Casey back next year, I won't. I pass the lottery and pass the draft. I won't be talking about the Pistons. I'm just not gonna waste my breath. Other than like news, I just won't. They're hard product to watch. It's not like they getting better as you watch the product individually, or individuals like Ivy is doing, but I just don't want to watch it, bro. It's a waste of my time. It's become a big waste of time, bro. Honestly, a big waste of time. It's a team that just don't have no direction, bro. You don't know what direction they just putting, and hopefully Weaver got a plan, which, we're gonna throw this talent together. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, this, that, and the third. And this is going to be the final finishing product. But right now, terrible team, awful team, god-awful leadership. They can send their ass back to Auburn Hills, to be honest. Rebuild that shit. Matter of fact, put a 10 up, and they can play on the concrete for all we care, bro. Like, they got to do better. And no Cade Cunningham coming back is not going to fix it. I'm sorry to break the news. Him coming back is not going to change anything in the direction this franchise is going. I hate to say it. Him coming back is not going to change the direction. It got to come from the coach. It got to come from the GM. They got to get rid of some of these guys like Stewart, Bagley. Some of these dudes just got to go. And if you're going to run with Duren and Wiseman, well, that's your 2 5s right there. Figure it out. You got to find a modern 4. You got to find a modern 3. Your 4 and 3 have to defend and be able to stretch the floor. And on top of all of that, guess what? Ivy and Cade Cunningham got to learn to play together offensively and defensively. On top of all that, all 5 of them, the starting 5, got to learn to play offense, defensively, and move without the basketball and stuff. So, to me, it's just, I don't see nobody coming in saving it. And maybe people was right. Tanking wasn't the right thing to do, because I just don't see in what direction this franchise is going. That's truly positive, bro. So, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Well, just Spotify and Anchor. Appreciate it, y'all, for tapping in. Peace.